Hi, this is Joliet Mayor Bob Odeker giving our COVID update again. Big news this week, and I know Deputy Chief Carey is going to go into the details, but we began vaccinations at Joliet West High School. Right now, our fire department who are volunteering are out there with retired and volunteer nurses and doctors administering the vaccinations. They're working first phase, or we're in 1B. The first responders and the medical personnel have gotten vaccinations. So now it's going to teachers, and not just Joliet teachers, but area teachers are getting vaccinated with the idea that the schools can reopen soon and kids get back into school. And then, of course, we're going to move on to senior citizens. That's the next phase that's coming. So I want to give a big thank you. I was out at the location, I think, 3 times this week, to all the off-duty firefighters and RNs and medical professionals that were there, and people from Joliet West that were there to make this happen. It's a first-rate organization that they have right now, and to do it on the fly, how quickly they set it up, was very impressive. They're able to get these vaccinations out. They're doing it safely. People are being allowed to social distance. So it's great to see, again, different aspects of the community coming together. I know moving forward that the fire department believes that they can do 1,000 a day, maybe a little bit more if we get the vaccinations. So they're moving at a high clip, and it's something that's going to benefit everyone in our city. So I really want to thank everyone who went out there and volunteered this week. Of course, Councilwoman Quillman can't be forgotten. She's out there every day working. She's a retired nurse. So thank you to the volunteers who are doing this and getting things back and running here in Joliet. The other big issue, I think, this last week or so has been the weather. And although it doesn't affect COVID directly, it's been an issue. It's going to be an issue this weekend. So I want everyone to stay warm, be mindful of elderly neighbors, and obviously keep an eye on your own house and your pipes and make sure things don't freeze. We had a big drop in temperature, and it's probably going to get worse over the weekend. So I want to thank everyone again. Thank you, Deputy Chief Carey, Chief Blasky, all the firefighters, and everyone who's out there volunteering. Thank you for your ongoing efforts, and thanks to everyone in Joliet for working together through this horrible COVID crisis. I do think, hopefully, that we're on the back end of this, and we're going to start seeing some more relief coming. So great news in Joliet this week. I want everyone to stay safe, have a great weekend, stay warm, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Hello, this is Deputy Chief Jeff Carey with the Joliet Fire Department with your COVID update for the City of Joliet for Friday, February 5th. We're coming to you today from the Joliet West Fieldhouse, where we have set up a mass vaccination clinic where currently we are concentrating on 1B populations, starting with the school teachers. This week and next week, we have to still concentrate on school teachers, and after that, we are hoping to get to the 65 and older populations so we could get the whole community vaccinated. We were supposed to do 900 vaccinations this week. Currently at this time, we have already vaccinated 2,000 school teachers. Starting next week, the county has received more doses. We are going to start being able to vaccinate 1,000 people a day next week. With that news, we are hoping to get through the school teachers in 10 more days, and then we can move on to the 65 and older population. I know who really wants this. When we get to the populations of the 65 and older, you will be able to sign up through a system called EM Track. We will have a link posted when this is available. You will be able to find it on social media, websites, and the Will County Health Department will use a reverse 911 to contact their 65 and older list. We have a large number of the fire department members who have already received their COVID vaccination. A lot of people were worried about side effects, this and that. After their first dose, we really had minor issues. After the second dose, about 30% of the guys experienced flu-like symptoms for about a 24-hour period. The majority of people had no side effects whatsoever, and there was no major side effects. The side effects that were experienced that you should expect with the vaccine, as it's your body making the antibodies. To find the most up-to-date information on the Illinois distribution plan, please visit the IDPH website for any additional information. There have been a total of 1,253 residents of Joliet who have tested positive for COVID-19, with 266 deaths since March. 1,263 of these positives are from the Joliet nursing homes, along with 143 of these deaths. Our 2-week average of new COVID has seen a steady decline since December. Our 2-week average is now down to 593. The amount of COVID patients at the local hospitals have also come well off their highs. The number of COVID patients at the hospitals remains steady, and the hospital capacities are continuing to improve. Region 7 has moved from Tier 1 mitigations back to Phase 4. The next step of this will be Phase 5, which is opening of everything. This will require the majority of the community to get inoculated, so please consider getting your COVID vaccine. Until we can get to that point, we must remember to still follow the CDC safety guidelines. They are wearing a mask, watch your distance, and wash your hands. Thank you for being with us today. We will keep you updated on the vaccination plan as it unfolds. As a reminder, Joliet City Hall has reopened for the public to use. Have a great weekend.